So right now what we are doing a video on how to create a villager house. And in case if you were wondering of how to build a villager house and you want to like build a village from all the leftover cobblestone you have, well, you can watch this one. So right now I'm putting it on creative and peaceful. And I'm just going to create right now because I just don't want any mobs getting in the way of my building, and I would just like to build with all the resources. Ooh, look where I am right now. If this was in survival mode, it would be a great place. But right now, we're in creative. So I'm just gonna go over here to see what's over here. And also, if you try creative, if you double tap the jump button, you can fly in creative, but not in survival mode. Let's see if I can find a nice clear space. And when you play in creative, you have everything in creative. Let's get our building materials. All you really need is a door, and I don't want this sapling. All you really need is a door, and if you want to make your house a little cool, you might want to add some stairs. You're gonna want some planks. And if you want to add like a little detail, get some cobblestone. You're gonna want some glass planes for your house. That should be all the building materials that we need. Okay, that should be it. Over here. Prefecto. And now I want to change the flooring to planks instead of grass. And you might think that might be weird, but it actually isn't. It's something I usually normally do when I'm building my houses. There we go. And then let's place our door right here. I want it right there. There we go, that's perfect. Let's go right there. Glass plane right there, glass plane right there. Let's add one right there, right there. And then I think I should start adding some of my cobblestone that I got. And then let's add some more cobblestone. Well, since the glass plane can't connect, I'll just add the cobblestone right there. And that should go the same for this side. And then let's keep building up, go up, 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 up. Whenever you're building a house, you really want torches. Because if you're building a house in survival, you want torches no matter what. Boom, boom, torch, torch, boom, boom, torch, torch, boom, boom, torch, torch, boom, boom, torch, torch. Then we're gonna cover up this area. I mean, like, you can only make a 1-floor house if you want to, but for me, I like making 2 floors sometimes, because it just feels like more housey, you know? And then let's do that, get out of there, that, and then that. Let's add on our planks. Now let's start adding on our cobblestone. Like the house so far? Ta-da! Looks more like a tower, don't you think? Sounds like my little brother's watching Bad Guys upstairs. Yep, I can definitely tell. Actually, it's Bad Guys 2. That's bad, guys, too. Let's add on one more layer. Okay, now we have our second floor. I'm just gonna destroy some of this part, because this is where our staircase is gonna go. So it's gonna go like bloop. And you might be wondering why I'm not adding planks. Well, sometimes you just gotta add some cobblestone. Let's add some that right there. Boom, boom. And the reason why I'm using stairs for it is just because it makes it like a little wobbly, don't you think? And when you're building houses, there's not much talking, so that's why I'm not talking that much. But when you're building houses, you have to really focus on what you're building. You can't just goof around being all silly. Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot. How can I forget? It's the main important, very important job when you're having a villager house. You need beds and job sites. We need a crafting table. Let's get a furnace. Let's get a category table. Let's get that. Let's get blacksmith. And then let's get smoker. How could I also forget? We need beds. Who am I kidding? We need beds. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, this might be goofy, but I'm actually going to... No, that's not next to their beds. What about that right there? That right there. Boom, that torch. That right there. Yeah, that's really silly. I don't know what I'm doing. Well, at least villagers can reach it. And then most of all, furnace. Oh, this is hilarious. Do you see this? What am I doing? Now let's actually see the outside. How do you like it so far? Ta-da! And that right there is one house complete.